Viewers all over the world, you're welcome to my channel. I'm your regular host, Emeka the Chief Priest, also known as Message for Emeka. On this channel, I discuss spiritual tips and how people live a spiritual active life. Today's topic, I want to talk about why spiritual work seems not to be working for you. And I also want to say why some people are afraid to delve into doing traditional traditional ways of solving their problems. Some people are skeptical, some people are afraid, some people are kind of confused. Some people will say that they won't want to go into it because of their family background. But I'll be saying this, that if you're an African, you have an African DNA. There's nothing like you can't do this. The only thing is that you are denying it. It's part of you. It's part of your DNA. It's embedded in your ancestral lineage. So your ancestors, thousands of years, were doing this. So it is not alien. Even though we in Africa we have welcomed other religions, that doesn't mean that we discard the old one, because the old one is our landmark, and the ancient landmark should never be taken away. So sometimes while we're bringing back the things our ancestors did, is because it was done with pure heart. It was done with pure intention. It was done for the good of generations to come. It was not done for material acquisition. It was not done to satisfy the momentary pleasure. It was done for the benefit of future generations unborn. So that is why we are consolidating on what the giant strides that our ancestors made to make sure that we are who we are, or who we were created to be. So today's topic, I want to talk about why spiritual things isn't working for you, and how it can start working for you. Some of you have tried here and there. You've patronized one or two people that you met online, and at the end of the day, it was not giving you the desired result. So you're kind of skeptical whether you should try this again, or you should step back and maybe go back to our religions. Like it seems it's not working. Now that's why I'm coming here to tell you why those things didn't work out for you. Number one, the reason why spiritual work isn't working for you, there's a template you came with. Iyowa, we'll call it Iyowa in Igbo language. That template is that you have assigned that this is what you want to come here to do. Some of you are not supposed to go into patronizing spiritualists that do charms, but because you see so many of them online, you don't know how to differentiate between this person and this person, and you end up going for the one you feel like maybe their prices are affordable, or the ones you feel like they are very famous. Because I think people go for the famous ones. They will look at the numbers of followers, or the numbers of people that are commenting on their social media handles. They feel like maybe majority carries the vote. That's why they follow those spiritualists based on popularity, how popular the spiritualist is. But I want to tell you the basic truth, that if your blueprint, your spiritual blueprint, says that you're not supposed to be involved in charms, then you going to a spiritualist that is doing charms is a total waste of energy and time. There's no amount of charm that will work for you. Some of you, the spiritualist is the type supposed to do a thorough alpha to know whether you are supposed to do anything with deity, whether you're supposed to do something with water, whether your own It has to do with appeasement first before going to the water to do full water settlement. They are not supposed to rush it for you. Some of you, because some spiritualists are very money driven, they might charge you the whole thing at once and tell you this is bad, instead of them to follow it gradual, and it's only Alpha that can determine the how everything should be done. But because you didn't do any thorough Alpha, the real Alpha comes from the information that Agu brings. It is Agu that sees all. Agu works with the sun. It's Agu that sees all. So if you are the type that when they throw that in, they will have their own language, the person might just be doing that just to get money away from you, get money from your pocket, and they will bill you. Because I've had people talking about they spend, huge, humongous amount of money, and at the end of the day, they are not seeing any result. Number one is your spiritual blueprint doesn't align with the kind of work the person is doing for you. Then number two is you are meeting the person based on popularity. Maybe the person is popular. If the person's name is Renin, you say you go with what other people are actually going for. That's number two mistake. The number three is the reason why spiritual things is not working for you is the accumulation of things you've done in your own life, your lifestyle. Some people have done things that even if they are charged by the court physically, they're going to give them like 20 count charges. Like you have someone that have involved himself in some kind of messy and filthy lifestyle. Let me give for instance, if you've involved yourself in any discussion that ended up taking someone's life, remember blood is on your hands. To do any spiritual work for you will be very difficult, because you need to do what we call land cleansing. If you have ever discussed with someone and that discussion led to someone's death, remember blood is on your hands. Some of you are gossip. You are the type that gossip about people's progress. You don't want to see that someone is shining. Maybe your co-worker or your colleague or your neighbor or your sibling is doing well. You are gossiping behind that person. And if eventually anything happens to that person, you know that it's on your head, because you masterminded it through your words. Some of you, the kind of lifestyle you lived, promiscuous lifestyle, you jump from one bed to the other. I know some women, some ladies that have come to me after doing the Alpha. When they go, I'll come on my own and do the Alpha again on my own. I'll be asking my spiritual forces, what is wrong with this person that came? And they will tell me that this person cup has full. This person is a home wrecker. This person is destroying families. They are the type that snatch people's husbands. They have done it so many times, and now they are looking for a way to amend their ways. They're looking for medium to amend their ways. Instead of them to go for confession, they're supposed to go and confess to the families that they spoiled and tell them, I'm the one that destroyed your family, please forgive me. But they can't do that. Some women are in marriage and yet they are bringing a stranger, a man, into their matrimonial home to come and sleep with him, knowing that the man is still alive and the man is still healthy, the man is okay. And when you ask them if they are caught in that act, then they will tell you that he's not providing, that he's not taking good care of them. You are bound by a vow that you took the day he paid your bride price. You are binded by a vow. In good times and in the worst times, you're supposed to be together. But instead, you only took the good side, and then during the worst times, you neglect a person, and you are bringing strangers into your house to come and satisfy your sexual urges. I'm telling you that doing spiritual work will be very difficult for you, because this accumulation, compiling. Some of you are the types that are into the same gender relationship. When your cup is full, you know that spiritual work is not cheap. In fact, spiritual materials is not cheap in the market now. The things we are buying $1 now is around $5. I'm talking from experience. Any person that is visiting spiritual materials market knows that once the thing you used to buy $1 because of inflation now, when you buy $1 now, it's around $5 or $6. So when you are meeting a spiritualist and you're thinking that it's going to be cheap, it's not going to be cheap. To appease those forces so that they can help you find your way out, it's not easy. They have a lot of burden. It will take so many years, and that doesn't mean that spiritualists are not doing their work. Apart from the fake ones that I mentioned, the original ones will do their work, and yet the result will not show up easily because the accumulation of what this person have done is so much. So it will be taken gradual to appease. And let me tell you the basic truth. Those kind of difficult spiritual work, it requires yemme. Yemme means animal blood sacrifice must be involved. No matter how you go around, you must do it. Because that's the only sure way to clean up. Like those ones that have to do gland cleansing, they must do it. They can't escape it. That gland cleansing, especially if you have done abortion or you are involved in anything that took someone's life, knowingly or unknowingly, you must do land cleansing. If you don't do land cleansing, you'll be paying small for it. You'll be suffering for it. Those sicknesses that were caused by spiritual attacks, no matter how the kind of hospital you take them, no matter the kind of drugs they take, they still be struggling. It is only a spiritualist that can be able to deal with that issue and help them become free. So Alpha consultation is always there. Before you do anything that you are not sure of, you need to do that divination, that consultation, because through that you'll be able to know the outcome. Even me, before I travel, there was a travel I wanted to make on my own. I did Alpha, and Alpha was showing that I'm going to have an accident, and that accident almost happened. It's just that before I traveled, I know what I did, so that even if the accident will happen, I'll never be a victim. So that was when people were shouting in the bus, I told them that I've already done my work at home, so I can never be a victim of circumstance. But before that incident, I've already seen it in Alpha. So to show you how powerful this Alpha is, it's just the way the spiritual forces are interacting with us, telling us mysteries about life. And the original ones will do their work, and yet the result will not show up easily because the accumulation of what this person have done is so much. So it will be taken gradual to appease. And let me tell you the basic truth. Those kind of difficult spiritual work, it requires yemme. Yemme means animal blood sacrifice must be involved. No matter how you go around, you must do it. Because that's the only sure way to clean up. Like those ones that have to do gland cleansing, they must do it. They can't escape it. That gland cleansing, especially if you have done abortion or you are involved in anything that took someone's life, knowingly or unknowingly, you must do land cleansing. If you don't do land cleansing, you'll be paying small for it. You'll be suffering for it. If you're watching this video for the first time, kindly subscribe to my channel, and if you have any question concerning what I've just said today, or you want to chat with me personally, you can do that on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 09040113281. And I also run an Alpha consultation service. Through Alpha, we unravel mysteries behind so many things happening. So thank you for stopping by. Yeah, guys.